My name is Mark Sauter. I serve as the Affinity Global Strategist for the Deaf Peoples, one of the 9 affinities with the International Mission Board. I've come to the Orality Conference both as a participant to share and to learn the things that I take away from this week. The 2 days that we were together are primarily just an affirmation of the things that I see are critical to working among an oral people. The deaf being oral, not in the same sense that other oral peoples, because it's not about the spoken and the hearing as much as it is the mental framework that defines oral peoples. But the key thing for me in all this is the need to elevate, affirm, and empower leaders as well as those who maybe are not in leadership roles to see their contribution as just as legitimate as anybody who would have an education, who could read or write, or who learned in a different manner. There can't be a dichotomy between those who have and those who have not. There's got to be equal parity. We are co-laborers together. We have common responsibility that has to be shared. We can't do it by ourselves, and we can't do it with just this group or just this group. It's got to be something where we are participating at the level area around the foot of the cross.
So is there anything you're taking away from our time together here that will have an impact on what you're doing in the near future?
Again, I think the affirmation that there are other groups like ours, again, distinctly different, but marginalized groups who don't have access to Scripture, who don't have access, in many respects, just even to the gospel message coming in story form, whether there's access to the Scripture or not. But maybe not the translation so much. They don't even have access to the proclamation. This it's reassuring for me that there are other groups that are facing the same kinds of challenges that we are, and there's a need to bring all these groups to some kind of place where we can share best practices, frustrations, some of the things that are common to the groups that will allow us to help one another, reinforcing, our common goals and causes.